Right on. Well, here we are back with the Seymour Duncan model 8440 tube. There it is, upside down in all its glory. And we are bringing this bad boy. I've just put new electrolytic capacitors in there, and we're bringing it up on my old Variac. And we will try and see both of these items as they... Oh, I'm not going to be able to get this shot. So I'm bringing up the power right now, and we'll watch the front of it. I'm up at about 12 volts. And here we are. Oh, do I have the power on? I believe I do. We'll see if we get some lights showing up on the front of this bad boy. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's coming back to life. All right, so we've got power to it. Apparently I have not popped a fuse, so I got my capacitors in correctly. And we will watch the tubes come back to life. This is how we roll. You have to do things in a process and order of operations. We are up at about 80 volts, 70 volts, and there the power amp tubes, the EL84s in this amplifier start to come to life. I do have an 8 ohm load on this amplifier. And we're looking at the preamp tubes here and the reverb tube over here on a insulated socket. All right, so here we are. Well, we're cranking her up, bringing it up to life nice and slowly. We don't want to blow anything up. I'm not seeing any smoke. That would be awesome and cool if we saw some smoke. Here we are, right up around 110. Oh, and we got sound. Hey, we can hear that. All right, so here's my oh, what is this thing called? You tell me. Yeah, there it is. We're up at about 117 volts. You can take a look at that. Yeah. So we have signal. Let's take a look at these tubes, make sure nothing's red plating or doing anything funky. I'm going to give these things a little warble. I cleaned all the tube sockets and the stems. Oh, that one's making a little racket. That one's nice and quiet. Do you hear that? Alright, so I'm going to have to check that one on the PC board. Make sure there's not a bad solder joint. Right on. That's all working good. Alright, and we're going to plug an instrument cable into this, into the new input jack. Oh, okay, let's see. Oh boy, this is tough to do with one hand. And we'll check our volume levels. Let's bring the volume up. Oh, that's cranked. I've cleaned all these pots. This one still is having a little bit noise, but it's a push-pull pot. Pull for boost. The foot switch will also change that. We're going to add some volume. That's cranked. Oh man, it looks like I did my job correctly. Have one more thing to investigate on this amplifier, and that is to find out why that one tube is making a bit of noise. The amp does have tube isolators that kind of holds them in place. I don't want to put my name on this thing knowing that that's making noise like that. I'm guessing there's a bad solder joint on the tube socket. I'm guessing. I have to do that sometimes. Peace, y'all. We'll be back with this thing cranking shortly.